Hi, I'm Sam Thurgan and welcome to my 2 minutes Parsha. This week's Sidra of Tavo begins with the Mikra Bikurim, the Bikurim declaration, in which the Israeli farmer, having slaved away for months and months, is seeing the blessing of his produce, and he brings it with him to the temple. And he doesn't just say, "Here, Hashem, I've given you the results of my hard work," but he takes a step back and he says, "Arami Oved Avi, my father was a wandering Aramean, Vayared Mitzrayim b'mtei me'at," and he went down to Egypt with just a small number of people. So this is in fact familiar to all of us from the Pesach Seder. This section of the Bikurim forms the basis of our Magid in the Haggadah. Of course, we leave out the end of the Bikurim where it speaks about coming back into Israel and being blessed with our fruits. But the idea is that from what we have seen, from what we have experienced in the land of Israel, in the blessing of the Bikurim, that forms the basis for our faith and for our experience for all future generations. Not only the actual Bikurim ceremony itself, but the Pesach Seder every year is infused with the promise that Hashem gave us and that we saw fulfilled in Egypt, and that has given us the hope in seeing the promise fulfilled for the ultimate redemption as well. I saw a wonderful explanation in Rabbi Yaakovson's book on the Siddur about the second bracha of the Amidah. Ata gibor le'olam Hashem, Hashem, you are eternally mighty. And in that bracha, we say 3 times Mechayei Metim, that Hashem brings life to those who are dead. And this, as we know, is one of the principles of faith, that Hashem will resurrect the dead. But Rabbi Yaakovson says it appears 3 times to refer to the 3 different ways in which Hashem brings the dead back to life. The one is what we experience every single morning when we wake up. When we are asleep, we are unconscious. We are not functionally, alive, active in the world. And Hashem returns to us, our souls, our consciousness. We are able to be restored to life. That is the first Mechayim Meitim. The second one is when Hashem brings the rains. When you've experienced a terrible drought and we've got a real concern, is the land going to produce once more? Hashem sends the rains. That is Mechayim Meitim, bringing life to the once dead earth. And then the third one is the one that we as a people have not yet experienced. We've had individuals throughout history, Elisha, Eliyahu, with this power from Hashem of bringing the dead back to life. But in the future, we have the faith based on what we have seen, that all of Hashem's promises will come true. May we merit to see it soon. Shabbat Shalom.